Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy visited the military cemetery in Lviv on Tuesday to pay his respects to Ukrainian soldiers killed during Russia's invasion of the country. "We remember each and every one who gave the most precious thing, their life, for the freedom and future of our state," Zelensky wrote on his social media page. According to Associated Press, it comes as the leaders of the US and Russia prepare to hold a phone conversation focused primarily on negotiations for an end to the war in Ukraine. The White House is optimistic that peace is within reach even as Zelensky remains skeptical of Russian President Vladimir Putin's commitment. Russian forces have continued to attack Ukraine.
Зброєю! Честь! Руком!
Residents pounded by unusually vicious weather across parts of the U.S. surveyed damage Sunday from violent tornadoes, high winds, and blinding dust storms that decimated homes and other structures and left at least 37 people dead. According to Associated Press, in Mississippi, 6 deaths were reported. Residents sifted through debris after a tornado ripped apart their homes in Mississippi on Sunday. National Weather Service meteorologist Cody Snell said tornado watches remained in effect for portions of the Carolinas, East Georgia and northern Florida. He said the main threat would be damaging winds, but there is the possibility of more tornadoes. As we go through the day today, there still is the potential for severe weather from, say, the upper Ohio Valley in western Pennsylvania down through the rest of the mid-Atlantic and southeast, as we have this cold front that's still moving across the country, and it won't clear the east coast until later on tonight, Snell said. The dynamic storm from Friday through Sunday earned an unusual, high-risk designation from weather forecasters. Still, experts said it's not unusual to see such weather extremes in March.
And the friends we were camping with, we all left. We came to seek shelter, and they went unloading their groceries, and their camp flipped with them in it. They were trapped. I don't know how long it took to get them out. By the time we got there, they had them out in the ambulance. So I think she had a broken foot. Maybe he had some broken ribs, but they okay. They went over in the camper. So.
You gotta reshoot it. What's off?
That's what they were at first. That was what this would go. Don't talk to me no more.
Oh, man, I appreciate it.
People left. They left or they didn't come.
Where you at? Cause I just made Greenwood. I'm on Rounding right now. Just kind of getting.
Okay, come on then. Made a new. Okay. All right.
It is unbelievable what this community has been able to accomplish in a short amount of time. Just absolute preparedness and great leadership saved lives. And without it, I think we'd be looking at a really different story. So we're so thankful for the great work that they have done preparing and getting ready for unfortunate events just like this.
Crazy.
It is.
I don't want any part of it.
Right. Everybody in the yoga was freezing.
Just absolute devastation across the county and across the state last night, but thankful for the great partnership that we have with people here on the ground, and we are going to continue working until we get people back on their feet as quickly as possible, making sure that this area has the resources and the boots on the ground that they need to help as many people as possible. We know that this is not going to be a quick overnight fix, and we'll be with them every step of the way.
Just so that they're not like, Mom didn't even.
I think some of the immediate need will be making sure all the alert and warning systems are back in place. Should there be another storm that comes through, we're going to make sure to work closely with the mayor and his team.
And if they want to hear about this, and then I'll.
The outreach and the outpouring of support for our residents has been overwhelming. Praise the Lord, we dodged a bullet last night. It could have been a lot worse. We had about 160 homes damaged, and we only had 3 or 4 minor injuries. So the good Lord was watching over us last night. Our citizens were prepared. A lot of that goes into the safety measures that we put in place, and our local media making sure that everyone is staying informed.
think if you pull your camera up into it, I think. I'm very new to it.
The whole town's been basically impacted because we have several businesses here in Bakersfield that have lost their businesses. They're damaged, the roofs are off, damage to windows, and that's not counting the residences here. As you can see behind me, there's a lot of people today that are looking for a place to land after something like this.
Members of the community have just been great. They've been coming in and bringing stuff all day long, and we're filling the church building up, so we're going to have it open and ready for anybody that needs something. Our community's like that. Every time something bad happens, whether it's somebody's come down with cancer or their house burns down or whatever it is, our community comes together and we give and we love each other.